Bruss. I just saw the video of Burna Boy. He's still at it with Davido. For you, those of you lot that don't know, Burna Boy and Davido, they don't see eye to eye. Now in Nigeria, you have the big three. The same way like in America, you have Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake. Is in Nigeria, there's Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, and they all have cult fan bases. But let's get into this. Let me show you the video of Burna Boy snubbing Davido while he was on Blackboy Max's stream. Let me flip the screen.
Yo, Davido with a 10. Thank you, Bresky.
Who's that?
Davido. DMW Davido.
Nah, man.
Who is? Huh?
Nah, man.
Nah?
Nah, man. Nah, man.
Wait, what?
Nah, man.
Who is that?
Nah. Nah.
Who is that?
Nah. Nah.
Nah.
Yeah. When he was like, no, it's like, that's when he realized that there was politics that was happening that he was unaware of. You have to remember, these Americans they're aloof to what's happening in the Nigerian like music industry or the music scene, whatever you'd like to call it. Right now, what's actually happening is that a lot of, like I said in my last video, a lot of artists in Nigeria they're venturing outside of Nigeria. They're going to like international markets to spread their music far and wide and be international stars. So he's obviously gone on Blackboy Max's stream. He's an American streamer and he's a producer as well. He invites a lot of artists to come and showcase their music and work with him. And he's gone on there and you know, Blackboy Max has obviously thought, yeah, he saw one of his fans inside of the chat that have obviously labeled their name Davido. It wasn't Davido. It was one of his fans that actually like just, yeah, he was just saluting them on the chat, and Burna Boy wasn't having any of that. But what a lot of people don't know is that Davido, however you want to say his name, him and Burna Boy, they used to be friends. They used to be close brethrens. Now, Davido, I say he blew, like, as in Nigeria, he became that guy maybe like around 2010, 2011, maybe even before that, to be fair. Maybe it was like 2008. I don't know. I just know that it was a long time ago. It was him and Wizkid that kind of like shot this thing into the sky, and they were at the top of their game. Even if you go to the let me flip the screen. This right here, if you see it, this was Davido's breakout single, Dami Duro. As you can see, it came out 13 years ago. So that we're in 2025 now. That would have been 2012. So yeah, around that time, this is when his breakout single came out, 2012. And as you can see right there, Burna Boy. Burna Boy is in the music video with him, parlaying. They were boys, man. They were once cool. And not just, oh yeah, they know each other. They were cool. Cool. To the point where even here, look, Burna Boy had a tune with Davido. And this is in 2011. This is before that Dami Duro video. So they were locked in. I'll play a bit of the song just so you can hear the song. This one's called Trumpet. Yeah, so they made music together. They were in each other's videos, and even up until recently, as you can see, this was like what, 6 years ago, 2019. Let me try and zoom in so that you lot can actually see what's going on. There's my bro who always shows genuine love. I appreciate you. He tagged Davido. That's Burna Boy. And this is after Davido congratulated him for the Grammy that he won in 2019. Congratulated him. He said, you over-deserved this, my brother, more to come. And, you know, Davido, he comes across as like this, let me flip the screen. He comes across as a very humble, character. That's kind of like his demeanor. That's his character. Out of the big three, Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy, he is the one that is like, showing love to everybody. Always happy. You always see this guy smiling. You never see this guy frowning or angry. Maybe sometimes, but most of the time his frequency is happiness, love, showing appreciation. But then there came a time when they had a little bit of a rift. They had a rift, and there was like, rumors in the air of they had a fight in Ghana, or it was a fight between like their entourages. Time has passed. I think this rift probably came around that 2019 that they seemed to be friends. And then I believe it was like 2023, this is when Davido and his entourage, or people around Davido, started like speaking on Burna Boy as though he was not really that successful and he was like a small guy compared to them. Davido's cousin, who is an artist as well, his name's B Red. He came out in an interview and he was basically saying that Burna Boy used to run after their car as like a fan. He was basically somebody that was like a tag along. He's a groupie. He was that guy to them. He used to trail after their car saying, "I love your music. I really want to chill with you guys. I really want to be with you guys. Take me along. Let me tag along." Now, let me flip the screen. Let me show you who B Red is. As you can see, look, B Red is a Nigerian singer and songwriter whose real name is Adebayo Adeleke, and they share the same surname, Adeleke, because Davido, his name is David Adeleke. So yeah, that's his cousin. That's the person. That's his family coming out and giving you a backstory on Burna Boy and how they met him, how they know him. This right here is the clip of him speaking on that.
Coming.
Yes.
Burna Boy, the first day I met Burna Boy was in Port Harcourt. He was running after me on David's car. "Oh my God, I love you, Peter. I love you, Davido."
Who? Burna Boy? Yeah.
When David first dropped back when.
You see? So literally, he's snubbing him, man. He's snubbing him. He's making it seem like he was a fan, he was a groupie. This is how he came up. And obviously that wouldn't do great things to like Burna Boy's credibility or anything like that. But then this was around the time when Davido was making a bit of a comeback with a new album at the time. And he had an interview where people asked him about new artists that are coming into the game and what he thinks of them. And this is what he had to say. Let me flip the screen.
Everybody knows now. I was one of the first, me and Wizkid blowed up, you know what I'm saying? So it feels good, you know what I'm saying? Seeing that, then feels good also seeing the new cats coming up, you know, so like Burna Boy, Rema, Fireboy, who else? Mayor Cool, you know, I love new cats coming, killing it. Ashake, that's on my album.
So he is referred to Burna Boy in the same light as like people like Rema, Ashake, all these new artists that have come in the last, let's call it 5-7 years. They're practically new. But Burna Boy is somebody that's been releasing music for a while, over 10 years, probably like 15 if we're gonna be really, really real. You saw that track in 2011 with him and Davido. Like that was in 2011. That's 14 years ago that they were making music together. So to call him a new cat is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy disrespect like to his legacy. The only thing that I could say that maybe like backs up what he's saying is the fact that Burna Boy, even though he was making music from early and he was making music with him, it shows, he only really got, that real universal love, the love that turned him into like a big superstar when he released African Giant. That album was like a monumental album for him. I believe that the track that most people know him for, yeah, that was on that album. If I'm right, if I may be wrong, but it was around that time. It was around like 2019, that 2020, 2019 time that he released that. and he became a big artist. So that may be what he's referring to. Like he's just come to like real stardom. But calling him a new cat, that right there, it could be seen as an arrogant take. It could be seen as an arrogant take, even though Davido has a very humble aura about him. He also has quite a confident, arrogant side to him as well. Let me not call it arrogance because he's a successful musician, but he has a very confident aura to him. I even saw this video right here where he's speaking about him being the biggest, comparing him to the other two, Wizkid and Burna Boy, or anybody else that wants to be a musician. He believes that he is the biggest, and so he should. You should always have confidence in yourself. Let me flip the screen.
I'm bigger than everybody, bro.
Do you think you're the biggest artist in Nigeria?
Yes, I am.
Yeah?
Yes. Facts is there, it's clear.
In terms of what?
In
Money?
terms of forget money.
Okay, what?
I'm the biggest, it's on paper, it's there.
Like in terms of what?
Everything. I'm not going to, I know how to, they know this is what the back.
Like numbers, streams?
Baba, everything in this life. I'm bigger than everybody, bro.
Yo, he was confident about that. You see when somebody says Baba, when somebody tells you Baba, but basically what he's telling you is, brush. Don't stress me about this topic. I know what I'm talking about. That's what Baba means. Don't stress me. Don't stress me. It's like code for stop disturbing me with this. I know what I'm talking about. He was confident. He even said, forget money. Forget money. Take money out of the equation. When I think of Davido, when most people that are into like Afrobeats think about Davido, one thing that they know about him is that he comes from a rich family. He's not one of those musicians that he grew up in poverty. He has a poverty story, and that's his rhetoric. His rhetoric is his dad was rich. He came into music rich. He came into music with money. So for him to say forget money, he's basically just saying, look, stardom, I am number one. But if I'm going to be real, Davido is probably the biggest artist in Nigeria. If we're going to take it on like a global level, listen, Burna Boy, don't play with the boy, man. When it comes to global stardom, brush, don't play with Burna Boy. I'm going to flip the screen. This guy, he sold out London Stadium. That's like a 60,000 capacity, I think. I think it's a 60,000 capacity, and he sold this out in London. I don't think that Davido could do something like this. Watch this. Look. Bro, look. Burna Boy's biggest show is likely his historic sold-out performance at Stade de France in Paris in April 2025, which had an audience of over 80,000 people. And look, down here it said, another major contender is his June 2023 show at London Stadium, which was the largest ever show by an African artist in the UK, drawing a crowd of over 60,000. Listen, if we're going to talk about the biggest, because that's what he calls himself, Davido calls himself the biggest, I'm not sure he can do that right now. Not to say that he won't be able to do it in the future, but right now, I'm not too sure that he can actually do that, man. Davido is somebody that I even said it in the last video. I see a lot of the international link-ups and features that he does, and they do look a bit forced. If I'm gonna be real, they look like he paid them, they did their verse, and they cut. The only person that I believe that he has like real synergy with is Chris Brown. That's just my take on things. I may be wrong, but that's just my take on things. Even though he has this, like I said, even though he has this sense of like confidence, he's the one that is going to be always showing love because he's that kind of character. He's the kind of character that even if there are tensions, he has to project his image to the world as someone that gives out love. There's even like a video of him in the club singing Burna Boy's song while they're in tensions. So I know that I know that he's not taking any of this like this personally. Look, he's there singing Last Love. Listen, he's showing love regardless. He's not letting anything trigger him. He's not letting anything trigger him online where he's gonna say directly, "Oh, fuck you, Burna Boy." But Burna Boy, he's on the internet crashing out to fans that are messaging him, and he's saying, "Oh, this guy's a joke, etc., etc." He doesn't care, but Davido is just showing love regardless, and yeah, he's literally going on interviews, live saying that it's not that much of a big deal. Even saying that he was on the phone to him a few days ago. Look, he went on this American show. I don't even know who this is. I think it's Ibra in the Morning or something like that. He went on it and he basically detailed what they're going through, but he made it seem like it's not even a big deal. Check this out.
About you and Burna ironing things out.
I spoke to Burna.
Okay.
He called me as well, but we ain't even really spoken like that. He don't really be around, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, he's a little reclusive. He's hard to find sometimes, but
I guess.
yeah. But you do plan to make y'all do plan to make shit chill.
I think, definitely. Come on. He called me. I told you. He called me, Wiz called me. You know what I'm saying? And funny enough, me and Burna used to be mad close. That
But
very,
when I heard
close.
y'all was in the clubs and things got crazy, I was like, wait.
It's funny enough, it wasn't even us. It just be our people. Like, it don't be really.
Isn't that always how it is? Like, literally in every situation,
It was
practically?
crazy because it wasn't really nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's really our people. But, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we're going to chop it up.
Do you feel a level of pride just generally? Like, you've been doing this so long, like being here 8 years ago. When you come to the city now, New York, for example, wherever, and you turn on the radio and just hear one African artist after another?
It's crazy. New York is basically.
Yeah, so yeah, he made it seem like it wasn't really a big deal, that nothing's really happening. But Burna Boy seems to think different. He's all over the internet, spazzing out. So I say that to say this, man. I really hope that they get together. I hope they make music together, because that would be crazy. Making music in this big 2025 or 2026 or in years to come, it'll be crazy to see them making music together and putting this aside, because it's never really that deep. No one's died. No one's been hurt dramatically where they've been put in hospital, and yeah, they need to make some great music and get past this, get beyond this, get past the ego of like, oh, you're a newcomer, you're bigger than this, or you're a small boy. Like, just make the good music and give it to the people. I'm out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Brush.